Hi, I'm Rajesh Mazumdar and I'm a student from CSEA and I will be demonstrating the second set of exercises from the lab performance evaluation. So let's get started. The first question is to recognize a minimum of 10 keywords of our choice. This is the first question. So it basically checks if the input consists of these words or not. If it is, then it prints it as the keyword. Otherwise, if it's a collection of digits, if it's a if it doesn't start with a digit, and then if it's a collection of digits and characters, then it prints it as an identifier. If it has only digits, then it prints it as a number. Otherwise, it prints it as invalid. Let's get to the output. So it prints it as a keyword. Now print an identifier. Should yes. Number yes. Invalid. Now this should be an identifier. Key. Oh, I will not put in float in here. Okay. Keyword. 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 So this code is working as it should. Now the next question is to evaluate this expression using Lex, and this is the code. Basically checks if the first letter is a character, the second, the rest of them can be characters or digits. If it is the case, then it prints it as valid, otherwise invalid. Let's see the execution. So this is valid, this is valid, this is invalid. So the code is working. Now let's get to the next question, which is to evaluate this regular expression with using Lex. This is the code. Basically checks if it's one or more digits, then it prints a valid output. If it's anything else, then it prints invalid. This is valid. This is invalid. So the code's working. We will get to the next question, which is to identify relational operators in the given input. This is the code. So it basically first checks if it's an operand or not, and then it checks if it's an operator or not in the given string. I will get to the execution. So it takes A as an operand, B as an operator, and greater than symbol as an operator, and B is an operand. So this is also working. Let's get to the next question, which is to ignore everything between the comments in a given piece of code. So in this, what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of code right here, and everything in here should be ignored in the output. So let's see the execution. So let's check out the output. Yes, everything inside this section has been ignored. So the code's working. Let's get to the next question, which is to store identifiers in the symbol table. This is the question. This is the code. So here we have a counter variable C and an array of int type, which is symbol table, and it basically, if it recognizes an identifier, it increases the count and then stores it into the symbol table. Let's get to the code. Now we'll enter some identifiers. This is an identifier, so it increases the count by 1. Now we'll enter another identifier, increases the count by 2. So we can see that the code is working and it's being stored in the symbol table. Let's get to the next question, which is to use files for input and output. So in this, what we're going to do is we're going to take we're going to take this text file here, and everything after this piece of code, this line will be ignored. So let's get to the execution. This is the code. I will move over to the output file to see the output, and yes, the part after this has not been printed here. So the code is working. Code basically checked right here. It looked basically for the comment section, and if it found anything that was 2 front slashes, then it basically ignored that part and then printed it into the output file right here. So that is it for the evaluation of, or the execution of the exercises. Thank you very much.